Welcome back. Jorge Rubel is here from the Laguna Beach Community Clinic, and he has some great information to tell us about the clinic and all of the services that they offer. Welcome.
Thank you for having us today.
You're welcome. So, very interesting. You know, I think people may or may not think about Laguna Beach as serving this community, but tell me how that works.
Yeah, so the clinic actually has been around for, believe it or not, 49 years, and it initially started off as a free clinic, and then throughout time it became a nonprofit, and you know, began to see patients on a sliding scale basis, and didn't really take insurance other than the county insurance. But again, with the Affordable Care Act, things have changed, and the clinic has kind of undergone a metamorphosis again, and now the clinic continues to serve who we serve and still have a sliding scale, but take different insurances, whether it be Medicare, Medi-Cal, PPO. So we're there to serve anybody who needs a medical home.
So what would be the difference if someone was to go to a community clinic versus a hospital or maybe a doctor's office here in the area?
I think what separates us and makes us a little bit unique is I think we truly are a medical home, in the sense of we really try to coordinate the care from multiple aspects, especially as we tend to get older. The chronic medical issues tend to be more complicated. You need to see different subspecialists. Things become a little bit more complicated, and everybody needs to be on the same page, on the same team, communicating and making sure things are being followed up on. Even though you know, you have to see a large number of patients, I think, you know, I'm still able to sit down and get to know my patients really well, get to know them, their families, in a very personalized way, but still providing that quality of care. I think when you look at the clinic as a whole, and you know, everybody has medical metrics that they've got to potentially meet and stuff, the clinic does really well and outperforms not only our colleagues in private practice, but our colleagues in community clinics, not just in California, but throughout the country, actually.
Okay, and what kind of services does the clinic offer?
So the clinic provides services from prenatal care, pediatrics, you know, family medicine. We do have an internist on staff as well, but we're very fortunate also to have some specialty care on site as well, whether it's a neurologist, an endocrinologist, a nephrologist, urologist, and a neurologist all on site. Yeah,
you have all of that.
Yeah, we do.
That's great.
So we're very fortunate to have them there, giving their time for our patients.
Okay, now let's say that somebody was going to someone here locally, either a doctor's office or the hospital. When they come to visit you, should they transfer those records, or how does that work?
Well, it depends. If they come and see us, you know, first, obviously, we don't want people to incur any costs that they don't need, so making sure that we're in their network, so that we're all set up to make sure things are smooth for them. In terms of the medical records, if we're lucky enough where they've been seen somewhere where they've have the same electronic medical record system that we do, then it's all there for us to retrieve very easily and review. But if not, it's as simple as us following up with either the hospitals that they've been seen with or their previous primary care physician, and requesting those records. And sometimes it may happen quickly, sometimes it may take a little bit more time, but we'll get it and then make sure we get the whole story. Okay,
now you did mention that you have already seen people that are from Laguna Woods.
Yeah.
And then we have had our senior center refer down to you guys as well. So what are some of the things that our residents can look forward to when they go down there? Also, where is it located? It's right on which? It's on 130 off of 133. Or?
It's if you take down the canyon. And are in downtown. We're right off of 3rd Street, right next to the CZQ, which is a senior center who we partner with regularly to provide services for seniors as well.
Okay, all right, good. So, and then what are some of the things that they could look forward to? I know you mentioned that you all have the same doctors and things like that, but what are our residents saying about you now?
I think it's really the personalized care where they're not feeling rushed. They're able to sit down and share their story, share their health to make sure that they're being heard, so that we can you know, meet their needs. I think that's a big thing. I mean, the quality of care is going to be there, but I think it's also having that time to provide that personalized care that they might
Right.
not necessarily get somewhere else.
Right, right. Well, sounds great. And I like the fact that you're not very far away. What does it take about 15 minutes to get there from
10,
here?
15 minutes.
Right.
As long as it's not the summer, right?
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that road can get pretty backed up, so they better be careful. That's true. You might have to leave a little earlier.
Yeah.
Transportation-wise, I know that we have buses here, so I don't know if they actually take you there. They probably would if there was an appointment.
Yeah, no, regularly some of the patients have their insurances, or depending on where they live, also set up ride shares where they get dropped off and then picked up after their appointments, so which will also help with the parking in Laguna.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, great. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you for having us again. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome. And remember, if you wanted to go down to the Laguna Beach Community Clinic, you can always give them a call at 949-494-0761 or go to lbclinic.org. We'll be right back.